Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to math. The first thing I need to say is you guys are gonna need your unit circle for today's assignment. Okay. All right. So the objective for today is to know how to convert degrees into sine and cosine. Okay. Again, on the unit circle, you have 5 different things. Okay. You have degrees, radians, sine, cosine, and tangent. Okay. We're only going to focus on degrees, okay, right now, degrees and sine and cosine, okay? So if I were to have something like this, okay, all we're going to do again, today, all we're going to worry about is converting, okay? I will say this, you might have to think a little outside the box because the numbers I'm going to give you, you have to break it into 2 pieces. For example, if I have 105 degrees, okay? Notice that 105, it is not on the unit circle itself, but there are 2 numbers in there, okay, on the unit circle that give you 105, okay? If you break this 105 down, there is a 60 and a 45, okay? If you add 60 and 45, gives you 105, okay? Since we didn't have 105 on the unit circle to convert it to sine and cosine, now you have 2 numbers, okay, to convert. 60, it is in there, okay? So for 60, we will say 60 degrees equals, okay? If you guys remember, okay, for our unit circle, our first number on the unit circle, okay, where the parentheses are, the first one is sine or cosine, and the second one is sine, okay? We have cosine and sine. So since we can say 60 degrees, cosine is, so let's go to 60 degrees. Cosine is 1/2, and sine is radical of 3 over 2, okay? Radical of 3 over 2. If you still don't have a unit circle, if you're new to the class, or you start off after we did the unit circle, look up the unit circle, do one on a piece of paper, okay, for your notes. This way you can use it, okay? And that's it. So we're done with 60 degrees. But wait, we have to also do the 45 because remember, we broke down that 105. So now we go to 45 degrees, okay? Again, we look up 45. Notice that 45 on your unit circle for cosine is radical of 2 over 2. So cosine is radical of 2 over 2. And sine is, again, radical of 2 over 2. And we're done. Okay? Next class, we're going to take it a little further. But for now, I just want you guys to get in the habit of finding sine and cosine. Okay? Again, we had to break down that 105 into 2 different numbers that were actually on the unit circle. Okay? You have to do the same thing on yours. Okay? Break it down. Let's do one more just for the review of it. What if I were to say 135 degrees? Okay? So let's erase this one. 135 degrees. Okay, let's see if we have 135 degrees by any chance. Okay. Luckily, for 135, we do have it in there. Okay, this one, all you have to do is write the sine and the cosine. Okay, for 135. But wait, let's see if we can have something that we can break it down to, since that's what we're trying to do today. Okay, try to get you guys into the format, if it's not in here, to break it down. So for 135, we can probably say 90 and 45. Okay, so 90 and 45 can give you 135. So let's do 90 and 45. Okay, even though we already had 135, I want you guys to get used to breaking them down. Okay, so again, we go to 90 degrees. 90 degrees, sine, okay, or let's go with cosine first. Cosine and sine, okay? For cosine at 90 degrees, we have 0, okay? For sine, we have a 1, okay? What about 45 degrees, okay? Cosine and sine. For 45 degrees, we already had used them earlier. We had radical of 2 over 2 and radical of 2 over 2. Okay? And that's it. That's all we're doing. Okay? All right, make sure you have all this on your notes. Okay? Again, we converted degrees into sine and cosine. Okay? Here is your assignment for today. I want you guys to convert the following numbers. 195 degrees, okay? I want you guys to convert 345. And for the final one, I want you guys to convert 150, okay, degrees. Yes, this one is already in there by itself, but I want you guys to get into the habit of breaking it down, okay? All right, guys, if you have any questions, send me an email, okay? As soon as you're done watching the video, make sure you send me your answers, and I'll be here waiting for your email.